Our government has disappointed us, and they haven't just disappointed us. We know that there are a lot of things that we were expecting them to do, promises upon promises. Now, you couldn't build, a lot of schools for us. We have got someone, a black fellow from America who has come down to, build a free school for his community. Now, he has created an Eurobond. Now, if you don't know Eurobond, it's like a currency kind of thing. If you do that kind of money now, it's huge amount of money where you can, collect the money. You can use the money to help your, your school. And normally these are like big corporates, like banks, big companies. That's how they trade.
A Eurobond is a bond that is issued outside of the country where it is denominated, and is usually a long-term debt instrument. Eurobonds can be issued by government or corporate and are often used as a way to finance cross-border transactions. Eurobond is important. For example, if a company wants to enter a new market and needs a large amount of capital in the local currency, they might issue a Eurobond in the US, like the same way Michael Blackson did, and investors with the local currency in the US-based accounts can then buy the bond, effectively lending money to the company. So I think it's a long-term thing that Michael Blackson wanted to buy, so that when someone needs money, the person can, buy that kind of bond, and then he can use the money to fund, his organization or the school that he's talking about.
Big corporates like banks, big companies. That's how they trade these days. And Michael Blackson, American comedian, born in Ghana, raised in America, who is blacker than black, who is darker than dark. I mean, he confirms that he's even darker than midnight. Yes, these are not my own words. Every December, this guy comes to Ghana where, he'll be just vibing, chilling, and, doing some projects. So he sent money to Ghana so that he can cater for his business, the school that he built, so that he can pay for books, he can pay for feeding programs and all that. Now, Ghana financial authorities, and I don't even know how they call them. Ghana has sat on the money. And according to him, he is going to get about only 37% of the amount he sent to Ghana. Why? Because he believes, this is allegedly, he believes, Ghana government has used the money, like some part of the money, to pay their debt to Chinese people or whoever they are owing them. I was like, this is a little bit difficult to understand. But not too long ago, Ibrahim came on Kofi's TV, and he was also saying something like that sometimes you go to the bank, you want to withdraw huge amount of money, although it be your own money, but the government will tell you that we can't get you that amount of money. I was like, what? Your own money, you can't even use it for what you want to use it. So you can go there 10 a.m. and you will come back 4 p.m. because that's the time you're gonna get your money. Why? Because they have to wait for people to save so that they can cash that money out for you. What about... So yeah, this is the headline. Michael Blackson unleashes anger on Ghana government over locked up money meant for his school. Now, there has been about 20,000 tweets from Michael Blackson, and this will tell you how hurt that guy was. Now, he was like, I did the Eurobonds because I figured that will help pay for the lifespan of the free school I built. Ghana decided to use our money to pay their debt to China or whoever and leave us hanging. Bro, 2 minutes later or so 1 minute later, which means, I don't know if he copied the message and posted it on Twitter. He was like, who is the Minister of Finance in Ghana? I have beef with this Nick. I said, I have beef with this guy. People of the diaspora decided to invest in our continent, and they use our money to pay their debt and gave us 2 options. Now listen, they gave him 2 options. Your own money, or they are giving you options. Either take 37% cut and receive 5% interest with 11 years maturity date, or no cut. What? So my own money, you are giving me an option to take only 37% and give me 11 years. If I want to use the money to do something, to build something within 2 years or 1 year, you want me to wait for 11 years with 5% interest? God damn it. Nah, this is I hope this is not one of Michael Blackson's comedy or stand-up comedy, because what the fuck? If it wasn't for the love and passion I have for the unprivileged youth of Ghana, I will just hand my school to the people and walk away. But I can't. I will have to work a little longer than I expected to help those kids out. Bro! Ghana is a great, peaceful, fun place to visit. Just be careful when it comes to any business move. Now the government is also preventing other investors to come and invest in Ghana. Because if you are going to invest in Ghana and this is what's going to happen to you, that bro, who has time to wait for 11 years? Oh my days. When I was wiring the money from the States, my financial advisor advised me not to. But I had confidence in my motherland and they proved me wrong. For this country, Ghana, you have confidence in Ghana? Bro, unless maybe Shada becomes president. You have confidence. Michael Blackson, I'm low-key disappointed in you. You have confidence in Ghana. Bro, Ghana there, we just go with the flow. It just vibes and positivity. But to have confidence in your government? You nigga must be tripping, man. I am taking Ghana to the world court. They won't get away with this. Bonds only goes bad if there is some time of civil war. You don't take your customers' money and pay your debt with it. Odeka na jimsika to me ho and I said transfer misika mamia usisika no the money, and you are saying that the money that you sent, we have used it to pay our debt. And you told me that you have built a cathedral where you laid only foundation. It cost $58 million. Now your people are using the cathedral to do swimming pool. And as I talk plus you now, people are swimming in the cathedral. The foundation you laid, the borehole you laid or you dug, people are using it for swimming pool. I did the Eurobond because I figured that will help pay for the lifespan of. I've already read this. Ghana, if you want to be respected like other great countries of the world, we have to do better than this. Yes. Who is the current Minister of Finance, Ghana? Because they fired the old one. Don't make things okay. We need answers. When I bought the Eurobonds, it was paying 10% interest, which will pay for the school, and then Ghana kidnapped the money to use to pay their debts. Almost 3 years later, tells me, oh, so it's been 3 years. What? Almost 3 years later, tells me, oh, we are sorry, but we can only pay you 1.95% and we will hold your money for 15 years. Shaking my head. 50 years, by that time, God damn it. I had no plans on opening up a non-profit because I hate asking for anything but Ghana. Took the $1 million I invested to use to pay the life of the school. Ghana has set me back financially and I will never forgive them for this. If I even hit up the big guys that makes decision in Ghana and they told me they are sorry. Sorry for taking hard-working people's money and paying your debts to China. Ghana favorite word when they do you wrong is I'm sorry. You are going to be sorry for what you did me wrong. Now that Ghana has taken the money, I invested in my school and I have to feed the case Niger Jollof. That Niger don't carry bullet too. That he's strange shades. Now I understand why Trump calls some of these third world countries a shithole country. Taking advantage of your people is a shithole move. Ghana stole the money I invested to keep my free school going on. Now I might have to go and do GoFundMe. Shaking my head. He's still saying Ghana robbed me and a lot of other people that trusted them. Ghana robbed me and a lot of other people that trusted them enough to invest in the country. I don't want to read the comment section because even reading this, I'm even tired already. So you see, our government just didn't disappoint us in providing maybe one district, one dam, or providing job opportunities for us. The person that is coming to build companies, coming to invest in the country so that we will get job or we can get free education or we can it can ease our life. Kekeno. Our government, our ministers, our MPs, they are sitting on the money because they have used the money to pay debt. You can leave whatever you think in the comment sections. The name has always been R6. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace. I'm out.